Hello Dahlia fans, in this video we're going to go back to September when we had our dinner in the Dahlias in the front yard Dahlia Patch with Rosa from Bay Salamati. My wife and I started this tradition 4 years ago when we had our wedding dinner in the Dahlias. Since then we've been having the same chef back to the Dahlia Patch to cook for all of our friends. We sold 42 tickets this year and it was amazing. Everyone had such a good time. We had live music, we had DJs, we had candles, we had 6-course dinner. It was like the perfect weather all night long. We had a fire. So anyway, I filmed it all, so I'm gonna show you all how that went right now. Let's get to it.
Hey Rosa, what's up?
Dinner in the Dahlias, 3rd year in a row. We're making some stuffed eggplant kebabs over a traditional barbecue.
How many guests do we have tonight?
43 guests tonight. We have a DJ, we have a singer, his name is Mr. Dolphin.
This is our garlic focaccia, freshly made yesterday. And then we have sun-dried tomato. And yeah, we're just grilling these babies up.
Red Cross.
You got this curtain set up. We got steaks on steaks on.
All right, on the inside, we've got our plating table. Mr. Mood. What's up, Mr. Mood? Hello. Wines. Oh, you know what? We need a candle for the porta potty.
Inside?
Yeah, because it's gonna be dark in there. Okay. Jen, how are you doing?
So good.
You say your crotch is scratched?
I said I want a focaccia scrap, like any of like the edge shavings from the focaccia, because I want to I want to taste the butter.
Look at this.
Look at, we became a pro.
Are you excited?
Yes.
What's going on?
You guys are doing a dinner in the Dahlias, and it's gonna be awesome and lovely.
Just talking to Shelby to come out.
I lost my drink.
Shelby!
Rosa in the house. Working hard. What do you got here? What's this called?
This is our 3rd course, and this is eggplant stuffed beef kebabs. They're gonna be placed in a saffron smoked bone broth, and then topped with a creamy garlic crema.
Mouth entertainment. This comes out with the cocktails.
Setting the fire. We are about half an hour away from the 3rd annual dinner. The flowers haven't really been cut so that all of you will get to enjoy it.
What's up, Babs?
We're at the top, and then you're
DJ Dean in the house.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Dinner in the Dahlias, baby.
And you can keep it short. You'll do great.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We are about to start another beautiful dinner in the Dahlias. This is our 3rd one. I'm so glad that all of you guys are here. You know, it's people go crazy for these tickets. I actually kind of can't believe it, but I'm really happy that you guys are the ones that made it, and we're really excited to serve you. You know, this is kind of like it's becoming like a bit of a sacred event for me because we had our wedding right here. It was our first ever dinner in the Dahlias, and it looked just like this. And there was, I think, 8 of us or 10 of us, and so to have 43 people here is kind of surreal and awesome. And the fact you all want to be here is even cooler. So I'm going to introduce you to our chef, which is Chef Rosa from Bay Salamati. Hey, Rosa! She's going to give you the rundown on what you guys can expect tonight. So I'll just be kind of floating around the rest of the night. If you want pictures, wave at me. I'll take your picture. If you've got to use the washroom, guys, I have a porta potty just around the side here. So go out this way, go around to the side. Ladies, you can go inside. We have a bathroom this can, or girls, ladies, if you want to use the porta potty, you can too. I won't stop you. And guys, if you're really picky, you can go in.
So we'll know who's who.
So, I'll leave you with Rosa.
If you're
in safe hands.
Freebird, you can pee in the corn.
If anyone needs a beer or wine at any point tonight, we have lots, so just wave if you want. Booch, we have Booch as well, so we can give you non-alcoholic alternatives. Thanks, guys. So excited that you're here.
Yay!
Straight up.
42 people are clapping. This is crazy. My name's Rosa, as Andrew mentioned. I am going to be your chef this evening, and I've been working with two other amazing chefs. They're hiding in the back. This is Shelby and Jacob, and we're going to be cooking everything over fire for you tonight. So you guys can check out your menus, and we're going to take you on like a story ride. I'm sure everybody here has a reason of why they know Shannon and Andrew, or Mandrew as everybody knows him. There's a DJ under a tree. Like, how cool is that? We have a musician that's going to be playing music and play music for you coming up. And then we're going to go through 5-6 courses of beautiful food. So we're going to start off with saying how I know Andrew and Shannon. He played it off really like casually, but we did, he found me, sought me out, and we hosted their dinner right here for their wedding. And it was the most magical evening. And Andrew actually organized the entire event with me, so I never met Shannon. And for those who know Andrew, they're like, yes, that sounds about correct. He was like, can you cook over fire? Can you do these things? Like was like, yes, I can check off all of these boxes. And then we were the day of the dinner, I like looking everywhere, and there's booch bottles everywhere. I'm like, man, like these people really like kombucha. Like I'm for this, and still not clicking. And I'm in the fridge, and Shannon's in her like wedding dress, and she's like, hey. And they close the fridge. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the booch. I'm like, oh, you're the booch girl. And now we're like friends, which is I totally didn't stalk her. This is casual, I swear. And this is our 4th year doing the dinner. So during the dinner, it was so fun. And Andrew and Shannon and I just started like laughing and talking and saying, oh, how cool would this be if we did this for friends? And the first year, I think it took us 4 days to put it together. And it was like, we fumbled through the whole thing. And it was 20 people. And this is now, including the wedding, our 4th year doing this, and there's 42 people out on the lawn. Yeah. So we're gonna let you guys hang out. We're gonna bring our amuse bouche, the first course, out, and then I'll tell you about that when it comes out. Give you guys. Okay, my friends, it's time for my favorite part of the night, which is time to eat. I'll tell you a little bit about myself while we're getting all of our food out. On the table, what everyone is having is the most magical butter that I grew up eating. For breakfast, my mom used to mash this with herbs, honey, whatever she kind of had around, and would mash it into butter, and then we'd eat it on bread. So we call this our Persian trifecta. So you're gonna see it quite a bit throughout all of our dishes. So in the butter is mint, dill, and parsley with honey and garlic and salt. So super simple, and that's gonna be on everything. So our first course is a palate cleanser. It's going to be all of the things. It is going to be kind of a theme we're going for. We want to hit all the notes. So I'm Persian. I was born in Iran, and I love mixing my Persian roots with Canadian culture. And really everywhere I've traveled, Spain was one of my most favorite places going. So throughout the night, everything on the plates has touched the fire. So you know Andrew, he has built this beautiful kitchen in the back. If anybody feels like it too, please come out and talk a little shit with us in the back. But it's not as lovely back there, so be ready. We're dirty and we have bad manners. So prep yourself for that. I'm nice out here, but I have a potty mouth back there. Everybody will know. I think it's because I'm so tiny. So the theme tonight, everything has touched fire. Every single thing on your plate has touched the fire at some point or not. We have a tapenade. It's an olive tapenade with roasted corn and then fire roasted tomatoes. We made a house-made roti chip on there, so that's kind of bringing in a little bit more of my culture. And the flavor points we're going for, it's gonna be, there's sun-dried tomato and maple syrup in there. So we're gonna be doing salty, sweet, crunchy, tart. It's gonna hit all of those flavor notes. If you can, pop most of it in your mouth in one bite. Enjoy your first course. We're going.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, my friends, we are gonna get going on our official first course. So we do these dinners, and what we like to do is we don't do this because I'm gonna be rich and famous, though. If that's the outcome, I'm for it.
Hey, you'll be famous. You'll be famous.
We do this because we honestly are people who just love food. We want to share our food. I grew up in a food-forward immigrant family, and all of the food you're eating is memories of my life, and then paired with friendships that I've made. Everyone here that's working, we're using that word very lightly, is friends and family. So we're just doing this for a good time. We also support one of my favorite farms. So this farm's name, I live just outside a town called Sarnia, and everyone calls it Narnia because it's fucking weird there. And the name of their organic farm is Aslan Organics. So I think it's very appropriate for their location. Their marketing is spot on. And they've provided all the produce. So it is a family that moved here from BC a couple years ago, and they've flipped the farm, all the soil by themselves into organic soil, and grew everything organically for this evening. I went and picked it. Shane and his kids helped me pick everything. So they make the fucking best cherry tomatoes. So this is the dish representing like vegetables and freshness. The bread that everybody has is a focaccia that's made by Shelby. Shelby is a master baker. She looks so cute and stuff like that. But she graduated from Fanshawe, and she is a amazing baker. She made all of this from scratch for you guys.
I was up till like 10 kneading this with my hands. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, it was like straight grandma style bread making. We charred the bread on top of the fire. The tomatoes have simply been charred, mixed with the herb trifecta that I talked about earlier, a little bit of maple syrup, and our secret ingredient that's pomegranate molasses. And then you have a whipped ricotta on top. So you can go in dirty and just pick it up and eat it, or be fancy and use your cutlery, however you like. I hope you enjoy your next course. Cheers.
Which course is this?
This is our second course. We're doing 2 eggplant kebabs, and then we have some homemade tomato broth that we did. Really, really good, super great flavors, and then we have saffron in there, so it makes it all Persian and Thai together. It's gonna be really, really good. I'm super, super excited.
Grab the flour. Shannon, put flour on the shit. Yeah! Pink, I think we went with.
Yeah,
Just
pink flour
pink
on each
petals.
of them.
Rose like orange.
No, that's it.
I think pink's it.
Oh, no. Scratch my name.
This is our fire roasted eggplant that's with kebab. That's going in a saffron tomato smoked bone broth.
It's a heart. That's what Rose is.
This is my childhood in a spoonful.
Are you serious?
My brother was like, dude, send me.
Shannon right here, who doesn't like the spotlight, but I try to spotlight her whenever I can, provides us with all the edible flowers on top of all the dishes. So this dish has the rose petals on them, and they were given by a friend's grandmother. So it's like a grandmother passed down energy there. And then one of my favorite stories that I love to tell everybody is being Persian. I grew up in Toronto, and partying and going out was always great. But everybody would come back to my house at the end of the night. So my dad's name is Bob, and we could go back to my house drunk as a group of 15, and he'd be like, are you hungry? And I'm like, yeah, we're hungry. And he's like, you want some kebabs? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want kebabs. And he would stoke a charcoal barbecue and skewer kebabs and make me and my drunk friends kebabs all the time. So this is kind of a play on me growing up in Toronto, and I grew up with a lot of Asian friends, so I ate pho my whole life eating it. So this is like a saffron-inspired pho. What you have is eggplant that's been rolled in kebab beef, so we call it Bob's Kebab. It's gonna be sitting in the broth, and then on top of the broth, you have a mint garlic crema, and then the beautiful grandmother's rose on top. So I hope everybody enjoys the course, and think of all the energy and love that went into what you're about to eat. I hope everyone enjoys. Thank All right, my friends! Is everybody ready for the next course? Ding, 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 ding. So throughout the night, we're gonna be eating so much food, and this is our little bit of a break, but really fun. In the Persian Middle Eastern culture, we don't actually eat like lettuce or arugula, for that matter, in anything. But we do have this really traditional cucumber and mint salad that we eat. So this is my little bit of a mix of my hometown salad with fresh, peppery, delicious arugula grown from Aslan Organics. I know everyone says they eat arugula, but until you're eating this delicious baby arugula that's been organically grown with love, you won't be able to tell. Like, you're never gonna eat this bullshit grocery store arugula again. The one that dies at the back of your fridge and no one actually loves it. And you like stuff it in the smoothie the next day. You're like, waste it. This is not that. This is like, we love this arugula. We're mixing it with fresh mint from their garden too, and then our sumac pickled onions. So these are very traditional onions. I eat them all the time. We make them for our clients on a regular basis. Like, I just eat these onions all the time. So if you want more onions, they're back there. And then for the next round, we'll talk about the importance of sumac and why we're gonna eat it in everything. So I hope everybody enjoys this course, and then I'll give you a little sumac history in a bit. Oh my gosh, look at the moon. What is happening? Woo! Enjoy your next course, everybody.
You're okay. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Are you happy with the meat?
I'm so f***ing pumped about it.
Jacob, you did an incredible job,
Oh my god,
man.
it tastes so good. So smoky.
It's got that fire taste. It really is.
It's so juicy.
All right, my friends, we are going on our final main course. We saved, if you want to say, the best for last. Almost, because the next course after this is actually pretty good too. So if you follow Andrew's live gardening TV, he also throws in a little bit of steak making. And one of our favorite things to do is just take a hunk of meat and cook it over fire. There isn't very much fancy about it. It's a really great piece of meat. We cooked it over a beautiful wood fire with salt and pepper and garlic. The best part about what's on your plate is what we call as a team is our crack sauce. So this is the sauce that's underneath. And when I say team, I mean Jacob and Shelby, because outside of doing these fun events, we're all personal chefs and we cook for clients. And our clients call this the crack sauce. We make it, I could probably make it with my eyes closed. It's so yummy. Sun-dried tomato base and coconut cream. I'm gonna let you guys eat it and enjoy it. But really it's just meat and sauce. Like, we're going super simple. Use it, scoop up all the sauce. You're gonna taste the wood, because all of the wood that burnt and like, ooh, it's just, honestly, it's just good. Just eat it. I just ate so much of it back there. So enjoy the next course, everyone. Andrew?
I can tell you a little bit more about this, the beef. So the animal went down 11 days ago. It is hung. It's the minimum amount of time it can be hung before it's on your plate. It is as fresh as can be. It's never been frozen, not even once. It was cut today at 1:45, and now it's on your plate. And it's grass-fed. It has a corn finish for 1 week.
What was his name?
free range.
That's what I was gonna say.
She did not have a name, she was a number. Enjoy, bon provecho.
All right, our last and final course is coming out. I'm so pumped about this course because I didn't make it. So what I love to do is find people that are the best at their craft as well. And there's a gentleman in Sarnia that owns an ice creamery, and it's called The Ice Creamery. And he's a wonderful Italian man, and he makes all of the ice cream for all of our events. And I absolutely love it because all I do is give him a flavor note, and then I allow him to come up with the ice cream for the night. So it was, I wanted orange blossoms to be included for sure, because it's a very Persian vibe. It's sour cherry, so we're going with that still like salty, tart, sweet, sour. But the best part of this is, I don't know, again, if everyone knows that Shannon, she just keeps coming up as this angel person in our stories, cannot eat nuts at all, right? So it's a nut-free environment. I text my ice cream guy, I'm like, cool, here are your ingredients. Only one restriction, no nuts. I show up today and he sprinkles pistachios on everything, and I was like, are these pistachios? And he's like, yeah, do you like it? I was like, no, I just showed you my text message. You can have 0 nuts. And he's like, well, I have this sour cherry in the back. So now we got the orange blossom that was originally made for us, that was untouched by nuts, thank God. And then we also now got this bonus ice cream because he made a mistake. I know, I was like, give me both of them. And so we got the bonus ice cream, which is a sour cherry ice cream, and they actually go so well. One's a little bit sweet, one's really tart, and then we put salt on top of it just to like make it even better. So enjoy this delicious handmade ice cream. He makes it from scratch with love. Get in there.